உலகம் படைத்த உயிர் படைப்புகளில் ஒரு பாதி ஆண்மை என்றால் அதன் சரிபாதி ஆழ்வை கொண்ட பெண்மை. பாரதி கண்ட புதுமை பெண்ணிடம் எதையும் கற்கும் துணிவு, கற்றபின் காட்டும் பணிவு. வண்டி பயணத்தில் நீ வழிபாதை கடப்பாய், நான் வான வீதி கடப்பேன். பத்திரகாளிக்கோ 18 கரங்களாம், எங்கள் பத்தினி தெய்வங்களுக்கோ 10,000 கரங்கள். சூரியன் எழுவும் சூடாய் சமைத்து, கணவன் பிள்ளைகளை கனிவாய் கவனித்து, மூத்தோர் தம்மை முகம் சுழியாமல் பாதுகாத்து, பணிச்சுமை அழுத்தத்தை பாங்காய் சமாளிக்கும் எங்கள் பெண் குலத்தின் இரு கரம் இவ்வுலகிற்கு கிடைத்த வரம். மருத்துவ சேவையில் உயிர் காக்கும் நுணுக்கம் உயிர் கொடுக்கும் எங்களுக்கும் எப்போதும் இருக்கும். இணைய உலகில் இணையும் உரிமையில் உன்னை ஈடு செய்யும் திறமை என்னிடம். ஊராளும் பெருமை உன்னுடையது என்றால் உலகாளும் பொறுமை என்னுடையது. உதிரம் வழியே உடல் கொடுத்து உயிர் கொடுத்த வள்ளலின் உணர்வு கெடுத்து வாழ்தல் நியாயமா? பெண்மை இல்லா உலகில் தாய்மை ஏது? தாய்மை இல்லா உலகில் தலைமுறை ஏது? தாய்மை காப்போம், பெண்மையை போற்றுவோம். இனிய மகளிர் தின நல்வாழ்த்துகள்.
ரெக்கார்டிங் பண்ணி கொடுங்க.
We request our vibrant, energetic and ever-motivating personality, our beloved principal, Dr. S.R.R. Sendilkumar, to felicitate the gathering.
Most respected chief guest of today's function, our most lovable personality, Madam Chairman, Srimati Sita Achi, Honorable Chairman, Sri Valliyappa, most dynamic and dedicated, respected Vice Chairman, Mr. Chokku Valliyappa and Mr. Tyagu Valliyappa, today's guests of honor, Dr. John Cook from USA, and other guests of honor, Dr. M. Sridevi, my dear colleagues, Principal Dr. Karthikeyan from TPT, Dr. Kadir Nawaz from Sona College of Arts and Science, Dr. Madan Kumar from Sona Medical College of Naturopathy and Yoga, Ms. Kavita from Sona Valliyappa Public School, other honored colleagues on the dais, off the dais, my dearest student friends, good evening to every one of you, and of course, my heartiest wishes, for all the women, those who are available today, both in the auditorium as well as virtually for the International Women's Day 2021. It gives me great pleasure to stand before you on this wonderful occasion. I'm just thinking, during the last 3 Women's Day celebrated here in our campus, we were only on the other side. We were not given a chance to talk to people, and here today there is a small change, because change is inevitable, change is very much required. That's the reason, why we people have come on to the dais, and we are all celebrating the women, their contribution. And of course, what is the necessity of doing such kind of celebrations here? Is it really required? In 1900, when they started celebrating this International Women's Day, there were no equality. Women's equality was not so that great. Whereas here, nowadays also, if you feel that, people are given, women are given equality and, they are all empowered, yes, it is true. But only in the city region, in the metropolitan cities and in other city levels, people are really empowered and, they understood what is their role, what exactly they can do to the world to change from here to the next level. Whereas still in rural areas, still women are not that much, appreciated. They are not given that kind of responsibilities. Even they are not knowing what is the kind of responsibility they have. And in Sona College of Technology, our people, they know very well about, giving responsibilities to the women folks. That's the reason I think when I first came onto the dais, I was, counting the number of, women, personalities available on the dais, and I think they have added one more row at the back. And, thank you very much, ladies. And, it's always like this only. Even if you take up our college, Sona College of Technology, if you take up the heads of the departments, you count the numbers. It is, majority only women, professors are heading the department. Why don't you give her a big round of applause? That is the kind of importance what from Sona group of institutions are always, believing. And I believe personally, they are really multi-tasking personalities. If you take up any, male person, I'm not degrading just because it's Women's, Women's Day, which is being celebrated. I'm not degrading the men community, but still, I have, from my own experience, multitasking will not come for, such kind of, men folks that easily. That's God's, gift, I would say. And lady members, they can do anything and, 2 or 3 tasks at the same point of time. And that's the reason the professors are, it need not be, talked about only the educational institutions. You take about any sector, you see, is there no contribution from the ladies? Any sector for that matter. Everywhere the contribution from the women is so important, and it is really massive. That is what I could see. And when I was talking about that, multitasking, the people, those who are balancing, that's what Dr. Malati also was mentioning. So balancing both your, personal life and, professional life, it is really a big task. Whereas, you people are really doing it in a better way, and it is really good to see, our Nirmala Sitharaman, who was, in fact, a few months before, she was getting the other important pillar is finance. Now she is holding that responsibility, Minister of Finance. So what is the kind of, the strength they must be having, mental? They do have family, they do have their own, personal life, but in spite of everything, they could do better job. This is all because of the, the facilities and the understandings what we have within the mankind. That is the life now. People are really understanding, and of course, I was really thinking the day will come wherein, men, they may have to fight for their empowerment. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes it may happen after some years or so, some decades. Because you people are really doing good job, and here one lady has seated here. When India has announced the Best Teacher Award, when India has announced, or AICTE has announced Best Teacher Award in the name of Vishwesvaraya, when it was spelled, people started applying for that award from across nation, and we are really proud that one of the lady faculty members from our own institution, none other than our Dr. Malati, who welcomed you all, received, such a wonderful, award from the central government or from AICTE. No, that's the kind of talents what we have, and my humble request to every one of you, you should know how exactly to balance. Okay, and that kind of experience is already there within you individually. That is what I told you, that it's the gift of the God. So only thing you have to slightly shape it up, and you have to use it in a proper way so that you can yes. See, other lady is warning me, okay, it's time for you. That's it. You are asked to only felicitate, but still you are talking too much. Yes, ma'am, I am finishing it. I know. I'm sorry for that, because whenever I speak, appreciate the women folks. I have got 4 or 5. Yes, 4 persons, 4 women in my own family. I am the only single guy available, wherein I was not allowed to talk much over there. And here also it is happening now because it is a Women's Day. Nevertheless, I congratulate all the people, those who have done, those who have received many awards, those who have done a good job. It need not be in your professional life, maybe in your academics, maybe in your competitions, whatever you are taking part, maybe your family life, whatever it is, whenever you have done a good job, congratulations and best wishes is always from me, is available. With those words, I thank the organizing team for having invited me for this wonderful occasion and share, few of my, feelings over here. Thank you very much, and God bless every one of you.
Thank you, sir. We are glad to welcome our radiant and dynamic leader, Mr. C. Valliyappa, Chairman, Sona Group of Institutions, to address the gathering.
எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். Audible?
Yes, sir. It's audible, sir.
Yes, sir. வணக்கம், sir.
So I was telling from the morning, the men should talk less, and it's Women's Day. But in spite of that, they have called the principal, the chairman, and everyone to talk first. So I won't take much time. Only 2-3 points I would like to say. Already about the governing members, it has been discussed that when husband and wife both are working and they work in the office, now WFS, work from home, has become the order of the day. But in spite of that, the sharing of work by the men in the household, things are not much in India as they are doing in other countries. So I request at this stage the husbands also to share some of the responsibilities of the ladies in the house. And 1 or 2 negative points also I would like to mention so that the ladies can correct themselves. The present days, many of the divorces are happening mostly because of the in-laws problem. And the in-laws also, the mother-in-laws are playing a much bigger role. So I request that they should leave the decision to the couples, and instead of going and suggesting and advising and giving more pressure on the boy or a girl. And one more thing I have found, that the children or the girls studying in the co-education are doing much better in their life and better in the service, better in the work, and they also perform much better in the college when compared to they are studying in the ladies' college. And I was also asking the professors today morning, I was told that they are more courageous in studying in the co-education colleges. Okay, I don't want to take much time. Just one incident I would like to say, and then I will finish it. In the cruise, the ship cruise, people go for 10 days, 15 days, and they have some program. And in one evening, people were talking and talking, and these two fellows were at the back, were not very quite happy because the meeting was going on for hours. The next fellow asked, why you are not that active today? No, I'm thinking, if it is continuous, I want to jump out of the ship and then go away instead of being here. So I would like to request the organizers to present the achievers. Already have presented the Professor Malathi for her achievement like that. You have many more achievers in our college and the Arts College, Polytechnic, maybe in the school also, to present themselves and then say what is the reason and what is the truth, why they are able to success in their profession. So with these words, I would like to congratulate the organizers for organizing this on the correct day. Every year we used to have this meeting after a week or so, but this time on the dot we are organizing. So once again, I thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we now invite our young guiding star, Mr. Thiagu Valliyappa, Vice Chairman, Sona Group of Institutions, to say a few words.
லைட் போடுயா லைட் போடு ஓகே
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and faculties, dignitaries on the dais, Chairman and Madam Chairman in Bangalore. I'd like to call today the Ladies' Day and a Women's Day because women has men in it. And generally when we say Women's Day, we don't want men in it. So that is why Chairman had said that we should speak less and women should speak more. So Ladies' Day. So International Ladies' Day, we generally celebrate it very, very big in Sona. This year it's been low-key and we decided that we should have this as a tradition, and we decided 2-3 days ago, and Dr. Renuka put this together in the shortest period of time. So I think it is continuously celebrated as long as I remember, at least for 20 years now. And some of the reasons why we are celebrating this is that Tyagarajar Polytechnic College was the first technical institution in Tamil Nadu to start with girls' education in 1976. So 45 years now, education in the girl child is going on in this area. As we know, the education system has celebrated the growth, tremendous growth of year on year. This is all because of the ladies and the girls joining into the education system. Though TPT started off today, I think the leader in girls' education is Sona Arts and Science with almost 62%, and Sona Medical College with 87%. So more and more girls are becoming majority. So someone was jokingly telling us just about a few months ago, sir, எல்லா இடத்துலையும் வந்து கேர்ள்ஸ் வந்து ஜாஸ்தி ஆகிட்டு இருக்காங்க. விமன் பவர் இஸ் பிகமிங் வெரி ஸ்ட்ராங். அண்ட் காலேஜ்லேயும் எடுத்துக்கிங்க, விமன் ஆர் டூயிங் வெரி வெல். HODs, more than 60-65% of the HODs are or 70-80% of the HODs. If you add the principal, then it becomes 75. If you don't add the principal, it is 85. So more women are HODs. Girls are predominant. So அவங்க என்ன சொன்னார்னா, சார் பாய்ஸ்க்கு ஏன் சார் ஒரு ஸ்கூல் ஓப்பன் பண்ண முடியாது? கேர்ள்ஸ் ஆர் பிகமிங் வெரி பவர்ஃபுல் அண்ட் பாய்ஸ் வந்து அந்த இதே போயிடுச்சு பாய்ஸுக்குன்னு. ஸோ தட் இஸ் ஆன் அ லைட்டர் நோட். பட் வாட் இஸ் த மோஸ்ட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் திங் டுடே is the role that the women plays in our society. And India has been a leader in women and women empowerment. We need to remember people like Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and our own Jayalalitha Amma, who have shown what leadership is and created the women in the society. So today, if you really look at the growth of the women's sector today, you have pilots, you have sports women today who are second to none. If you look at the tennis star or badminton star or the athletics, they are all women. Of course, cricket is again picking up, and leadership, like I think Principal mentioned, Dr. Nirmala Sitharaman. I was happy to meet her just about a week ago, last Sunday. And I can tell you, though she's a lady, she would make everyone in the room look at her in a very, very strong way. A very, very great leader and very strong in her view, in her mindset and viewership. So I think she was likely to be here at Salem, and we have invited her. Hopefully she would be in Sona. We look forward to having her. So I think the aero space industry, especially pilots, I think we've had many of the areas going into the ladies and women empowerment. But I think what is more and more easier for us to understand today with the automation, robotics and AI and machine learning as a college, as an institution, as a group of institutions, women are going to get even more important, because a mechanical engineer of a 1997 or 96 compared to a mechanical engineer in 2021 would be doing much more lesser physical work. It's more a technical work, especially a BE student. Maybe polytechnics may have a little bit of physical work, but then the BE student and the MBA student are getting into digital economy. So the digital economy is something which would give more women, opportunities to work, even in a shop floor, in a machine, system like a lathe operation or a CNC operation, or even a auto component operation. So I think this is very, very inviting, because more women can get jobs. And I think the mindset today, when I say this, I must congratulate the parents. And most of the parents who have been probably in the last 15-20 years parents, because if they hadn't given permissions for their daughters to go out and study or go out and work, the growth of women wouldn't be as good as today. And I'm sure today's lifestyle has changed, and when I mention that, including Salem, places like Salem have evolved, and today I think women are as good or better than many men, and the challenges that they have is huge. And sometimes when I look at it, I may tend to sound very different, but then the role that the ladies play today, starting with being a mother, being a sister, being a wife, being a teacher, being a daughter, being a leader, all this requires multitasking. I think multitasking is something which you are all born of. And for men to multitask, you need to train. But women are already multitasked, because you are always doing many, many different things. Maybe many of the teachers here come in the morning after cooking their meal for the family, going back in the evening and probably cook another meal for the family. In between that, find out if the children have come home, and we understand how the challenges are. And sometimes it is very difficult for men to understand that, because there is this book saying women are from Venus and men are from Mars. But then that is again a hypothetical question, because we can never go through what a lady goes through. Yeah, we can never go through what a lady goes through, and a lady cannot go through what a man goes through. So I think you need two hands to clap, and you need two hands to say namaskar. So I would say this: men and women are a part of life, and we have to move together. Relationships are made, and relationships have to be continued. I think with these words, speak less, listen to the ladies more. I think I would leave that, and I would wish you all a great Ladies' Day and all the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Today, we all are here to celebrate the joy of being women and the pride of womanhood. We all might have heard the sayings, behind every successful man, there is a woman. When it comes to Sona Group of Institutions, behind 3 successful men, there is a woman who is an amazing wife, a proud mother, a prominent leader, and an eminent personality whose soul is pure, heart is brave, and mind is strong. In short, she is a true source of inspiration for all of the young women out here. She is a gift to the family and the society. It's none other than our respected Madam Chairman, Achi Sita Valliyappa. On this auspicious occasion, we welcome our Madam Chairman to enlighten this day with her thoughts.
Is it audible?
Audible, ma'am. Please go ahead.
A woman is a full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform. Diana Mary Child. A very pleasant afternoon to all. Happy Women's Day to all the girls and women faculty members of Sona Group of Institutions. Today is a day to rejoice, a day in which every woman should realize what it means to be liberated, to be relieved of subservience, to be independent, and above all, to be herself. Today's women are nothing short of working wonders. They acquire degrees and careers of international standards, revolutionize cooking and housekeeping skills, and even fly aircrafts. Moreover, what's more significant is that they can speak for themselves, express themselves at will, and accomplish whatever they wish to, all of which were not possible for women decades ago. The struggle for women's rights has been as difficult as the struggle for our nation's independence. With the liberty and independence we have thus achieved, I wish to ask ladies present here to think over these questions. What is it we have really achieved with our newfound freedom? Is it not true that by achieving something we also take up responsibilities? That is my message. Take responsibility, face challenges with confidence. This year's International Women's Day theme is Choose to Challenge. So do not be the woman who is only a successful entrepreneur, but also the one in your endeavors. Be a bold woman, but also celebrate feminine qualities that distinguish you. With this short note, I thank one and all for this momentous opportunity, and I wish you all a very happy Women's Day. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.